We've made it. We're in Germany and we're here at Adidas HQ. Just arrived. Flight was good. Transfer's like 2 hours from the airport of Munich, but all good. We're here now. Staying at Adidas home ground. This is where I think the German national team stay. And it just looks absolutely insane. We've arrived in the dark, so not really gotten a great look at it so far, but it just looks absolutely incredible. The rooms as well, class. I'm going to give you a room tour in just a second. But the reason why I'm here is the Adidas 2025 preview event. And so this is an event where they sort of showcase pretty much everything that they've got coming up for the year, talk about plans. You've got media here, you've got influencers here. It's basically a sort of a big get together that Adidas throw to sort of all of their partners, all people that they work with. And so, I'm very blessed to be here, very grateful to be here. It's going to be a wicked couple of days. I'm here, tomorrow's Wednesday, I'm here Thursday, and then I fly out super early on Friday morning. So I thought I would bring you guys along with me. So yeah, it's going to be a wicked couple of days. Let me show you, let me give you a little room tour. And then we come in through the front door. The bathroom looks, I mean, it's dark, but where's the light? Oh, 2 lights. The bathroom, look at that shower head, by the way. Look at this, unbelievable, looks sick. Hello. And then we wander through, real sauna vibes. Nice big comfortable bed. As you can see here, we've got a little gift set, some slides, a little bottle here. This is pretty sick. Gonna need that this week. And that is pretty much the room tour. So I'm gonna head down to dinner, check out what the guys are up to, and I'll probably check in with you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, people. Talk quietly because people are still sleeping and stuff. But yeah, good night's sleep last night. We're just heading down to breakfast now before we crack on with our first activity of the day, which I think is a presentation about performance, which should be really quite cool. So I'll do my best to share that with you. My room is it's the furthest room possible from sort of the main building where everyone eats. So we've got not a big walk. It's like a 5-minute walk, but it's so cool. I'll show you around. So these are all the pods that everyone sleeps in. And that down there is where breakfast is. Good stuff there.
Is it pancakes?
I might go in for 2s on the pancakes, I don't know, but...
That's pretty rogue.
When do I ever have smoked salmon on a Wednesday morning?
Right guys, we're off to half time. We've got Dan with us. First presentation of the day. All about performance. So this should be pretty cool. It's currently really cold, and I'm not quite sure if I've got the right clothing on, people, really. So this is just this. Everyone else has a massive coat on. So I'm hoping it's not a long walk.
My pleasure to welcome you all here to the world of sports. A couple of gentlemen that are very much the brains, the people behind bringing the Adidas products to life. So Shaun Madigan and Mason Denison, that's it.
Just whenever the sun came out, a few of the boys started playing, so...
Just finished the presentation. Presentation was great. It's a real reminder that Adidas are very much sort of rooted in sport, and then sort of stuff gets transferred over to golf, and they take the innovations from one sport, so it might be football, lightweight boots, so on and so forth, and then they sort of see how they can apply that to golf, and then vice versa. So it's a real immersive brand that really leans on all of the different sports that they provide equipment for, and put it into golf. So it's very, very cool indeed. So the presentation was done. As you saw there, Gareth, Bale, Linn, very cool to listen to those guys talk, and yeah, it was good fun. Now got a little bit of time free. I haven't got tons on between now and the rest of the day, but I am desperate to go to the outlet. They've got like a factory store here, which I'm going to bring you guys along with, which is pretty sick. Apparently, it's very, very good. It's massive. I'm going with Nick Doherty, which would be quite cool. So yeah, let's walk over there, and I will see you guys there. This place is massive. I reckon I'm gonna go shoes first, I think. Yeah. Enjoy. Honestly guys, this place is so vast. This is almost too much to show you. Right guys, finished up in the factory store. We might come back because there might be something that I want to get, but just trying to show restraint. I feel like I've done a decent job of that so far, but we're about to go to the concept store across the road, which is all the new stuff, which I can't promise that I won't pull the trigger on something I might see in there. Need to get the wife a present as well, so it's a birthday, end of the month, so yeah, it's been cool though. It's pretty overwhelming in here. It's pretty overwhelming, but a cool experience nonetheless. But yeah, they had some Stan Smith vapes, as you saw. I was kind of like, they had the golf's like 55 euros, and if they'd had my size, that was a no-brainer. But then they had the non-golf version, which were like 112 euros, which was a little bit more than I was willing to spend. But we'll see what happens. But no, very cool experience. We're doing some damage here. This is we're still going. Job done in the concept store. Bag secured. We went with this jacket in the end. Absolute essential. This jacket was. It's a little bit chilly here. I'm a darn sight warmer now. Definitely didn't bring enough with regards to layers. So yeah, really cool to see the store. You saw around the store the way they merchandise here at Adidas is really, really cool. Whole store was laid out great, but yeah, didn't pick anything up in the factory outlet, but very, very cool to see the concept store and see the factory outlet as well. It's massive place, very overwhelming, but yeah, we're now wandering back. We've got some lunch. And then after lunch, we're going to visit the archive, which is going to be really sick to do the archive. That's going to be really, really cool. I'll see you guys there. I might see you at lunch. Look at this. Look at this. Come boy. It's cool. Unbelievable. Doing it. Oh, so you are.
Right. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
This is dangerous.
Are you ready?
No, I'm ready. I'm worried about you.
Okay, I'm going. Oh. And I'm biking and vlogging at the same time.
Impressive.
Guys, this is the dream. This to be able to do this, to have a little cycle around campus. This is so cool. This is one thing that I did not think I would be doing on this trip. So yeah, so cool. We made it. Yeah, just now walking. I just watched a little bit of the shoot stuff that they're doing with Gareth, Bale, and Linn, which was very, very cool indeed. We're now a little bit late. We've got 10 minutes to get across to where we had lunch, so we're going to have to get back on the bike and get over there because we're going into the Innovation Lab and that sort of stuff. So we're going to have to jump on the bike. Thank you, bike. So guys, there's going to be a couple of things that I can't show you in here. So Innovation Lab I can't show, as well as a couple of other bits, but in here is going to be where we're going to do the archive tour as well. Thank you very much. So I'll be able to show you all of that, but yeah, just not some bits. So I'll show you what I can show you, and yeah, we'll have to go from there.
I'm going to make this. People rate to lessons.
Okay, just a little bit. Okay.
And a couple of bumps.
It's got a hustle, that one as well. So I've just finished up in the Innovation Lab. Not hugely golf specific in the Innovation Lab. It's just a lot about the technologies that they have and that they use, and the ways they test for stuff and different sports and that sort of thing. So yeah, not a lot in that. But now I've got a little bit of a wait before we crack on with the archive, which is sort of the main thing for me today. It's the main thing that I want to look at. It's what I've been most sort of excited about seeing. A couple of people saw it this morning and said how much it impressed them and how cool it was. So I'm buzzing to see it. So yeah, it should be really cool. But we've got a little bit of a wait now, and yeah, I'll bring you as much of the archive lab as I can. Johnny, talk us through the fit currently.
So,
for the YouTube,
top down, Adidas Rolling Links, Adidas Strip, obviously. Rolling Links, some vintage Adidas trackies. I'm an Arsenal fan, but these are quite Liverpool in the 90s, which is a bit disappointing.
They are sick, and they fit great as well.
Yeah, they're nice. And then I picked up some discount Sambas as well in the store.
How much were the Sambas? How much did they take you back?
Sambas were €60.
Okay.
No, sorry, €70.
Nice.
Trackies were like 30, I think.
Do you know what? The whole thing just works.
It's a bit too. I'm starting to think it might be a bit too colourful.
No, I don't think it is.
No?
For me,
You're
I don't
into
think
it?
you can be.
Well, I appreciate that.
You can be. You having that done?
I'm just jealous, to be honest with you.
The archive itself is older, so about 16 years. Obviously, we have quite a history. It roots back to our company's founder, Adidas. He loved sports, and after he returned from the First World War, he learned by observing how to make shoes, because this was his passion. He was an athlete by passion. We have many sports clubs here in Herzogenaurach, and he was a member of most of them. There he also experienced for the first time how important good footwear is. Starting with one of my favorite ones, because everyone knows this one. This is pretty iconic. This is the oldest superstar you can hold in your hands. And full circle, again, we have the Samba in a golf version. So you could be really cool there too. So the oldest box, now I'm jumping in, is this one. I really love this. It's the oldest logo we have, triangle with Adidas, the high Ds and the sprint spike in the middle. And the lid is in German still, saying football boot of the world champions. So Germany won the first championship in 54, so it must be 55-ish. This was a limited edition for the World Cup 2018, and Louis Vuitton did it with all the replica balls. And for the last World Cup, Men's World Cup, we did an exhibition with this suitcase. And as Adidas is providing the official World Cup match balls since 1970, we replaced all the replica ones with the OG balls.
That's
the ball.
That's the ball used in the final, yes?
No way.
That feels significant.
That feels very significant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you feel it?
Holding a piece of history.
Yeah.
That's mental.
Especially Nessie's one as well.
Let me get
Get a bit of vid of that, mate.
Yeah.
I love the fact that we're here for golf.
Then get that.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
I don't want to drop it. I'm holding it for too long.
This model is called Fairway. It's from 1975, and it's one of the first Adidas golf shoes. This model was created in collaboration with Bernhard Langer.
Right.
And he gave a lot of input to the shoes, and this was worn by Sandy Lyons.
Ooh, that's warm. At the Masters. At the Masters, when he won the Masters.
I can tell you when.
That's been in that. That's been in
1988.
88 Masters. It's going in here.
That's been in that bunker in 118.
It says 1988.
There you go. Oh my word. Scenes.
That is unbelievable.
Okay.
Nobody thought it.
Felt like a present. Oh, I know what these are. These are going to be Bernard shoes. We won the Masters twice, but I'm going to guess this is the 85. Which one?
99.
1990, really? Look at that, and he signed them. Wow. He took care of these better than Sandy did as well.
I can imagine.
They're
Bernard's
amazing.
the type of guy that takes care of his shoes.
Yes.
These worn by anyone or
No, this is, as you can see with the numbers, it's from the testing team. They gave it to us. We are located right next to the research and development team, and often we get prototypes and test shoes and keep them. It's also interesting to see how they try things out. And the special thing here is that the sole was attached in a very special way.
That was absolutely mental. I mean, I'm not sure how much of that I'm going to include in this vlog because there's quite a lot of stuff, quite a lot of content. I'm probably going to end up doing its own video, just because of how much was going on there. But yeah, it's just absolutely mental to see the history. And it wasn't even like the golf stuff's obviously really cool, like Sandy Lyle, like those shoes, and like first ever Tour 360. That's really, really cool. But it's getting to see like Messi boots worn by him, and Zidane's boots worn by him, and like World Cup final balls that were kicked by the Argentina team in the last one, in 2024. So yeah, it's been 2024. Was it 2022? I don't know. I'm probably chatting rubbish about now, but yeah, just getting to see that sort of stuff is just absolutely mental. And so yeah, that was, as you can kind of tell, that experience was pretty crazy, but yeah, hopefully it came out well in the content, and hopefully you guys enjoyed sort of the experience of being in their history with this brand. It's mad. There's not too many other sportswear brands that could boast an archive like that. Morning. So last night I went to the launch party dinner, which was very, very nice, and then came back to home ground and ended up in the players' lounge games room. We had a little 3-on-3 alternate shot, Tiger Woods 2K20 or PGA Tour 2K23. It was the rest of the world, which was me, Johnny and Dan from Golf Monthly against the Sky Sports guys. Wine was consumed, but it was a good laugh. But yeah, I'm feeling those 2 additional glasses of wine this morning. So yeah, today we've got a nice day lined up. This morning is a presentation that I can't show you about. I can't show you because the drop isn't until the end of March. So unfortunately I can't share that with you. This vlog will be coming out before then, hopefully. Chats with Shaun Madigan, who heads up Director of Apparel, and then Mason Denison as well. Sort of got 10 minutes with each of those guys, so I'm going to ask them a couple of the questions that I think you guys would be fascinated to know the answers about. So yeah, interesting questions to ask those guys, which should be good. And then we've got like a jersey making session. Not sure exactly what that entails, but not sure exactly what that entails, but I think there's a chance we might be walking away with a jersey of some description, which could be kind of cool. So yeah, just about to bowl in to breakfast. So I'll catch you in a bit.
Good morning.
Tell the people what you're most looking forward to today.
Well, immediately after this, I'm looking forward to my second piece of toast. But in the long term, we got a jersey making thing today, so we're making some don't know what's coming from that. Some sort of printing football jersey situation. It's a bit of a mystery. That is my then toast.
It's nowhere near as cold as it was yesterday, which is nice. I don't know whether it's because I've now got this lovely jacket or whether it's genuinely not that cold and I was just not wearing that many layers yesterday. But good breakfast, good chat, fun time breakfast, and yeah, just now got the long walk to half time, which is where the presentation is. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. I'm looking forward to this. Flying out though, just checked in for the flight. Flying out tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. out of here. It's a 2-hour transfer to the airport, which means I have to be there for 5, which means 2 hours is 3, which means a bit of time to get up in the morning before going. So it's like a 2:30 alarm, which is pretty brutal. So yeah, not ideal. We roll with it. It's gonna be a shame to leave this place. We're missing, like, they're going to a Bayern game tomorrow night. They're getting a tour of the stadium on Saturday. Killer to be missing that. But you know, we've got stuff to do. We've got projects to crack on with. So yeah, we can't stay for the entirety. The shoes on the shot. Can we get a little shoe?
The handball,
okay.
The handball special.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I want to touch on a little bit Tour 360, new Tour 360 that's come out. Was it last 2024?
24, yep.
The 22 model. Mm-hmm. There's been quite a few changes. Mm-hmm. Great changes, I might add. When you get feedback, consumer feedback, tour feedback on a model like 2022. Mm-hmm. How easy is it to transition that into then the development of the next model? Because it's not just simply we're just going to redesign the heel and that's going to be great. Like there's so much goes into that. Could you elaborate a little bit on that process?
Well, I mean, we're always getting insights. I think the challenge in our role is it never stops, but there's a stopping point in finalizing the product. So we'll launch a product, right? So let's just go back to 2022. We launched the new Tour 360 2022. 3 months later, I'm writing the brief for the 24 model.
Oh, wow.
And we start down pat. Yeah,
fast.
we work about 18 to 20 months out.
Wow.
So you don't have a lot of time to get insights before you start moving down path.
Okay.
As you move down path, you're trying to narrow down and refine your design. Yeah. And at the same time, new insights are coming in to those stages. So there is
tricky.
It's tricky. You use them to make the product better. There is a cutting off point where you go, I got to make my decision. And 3 or 4 months later, you might get an insight that you're like, if I could go back now, I would have maybe done this or that. But that's the world we live in. You continuously learn, both from the athletes that we work with and the consumer, like what people are reacting to. And we try to influence that into our line as best we can.
Collabs, yes, are a huge part of golf fashion.
Absolutely.
And the space. What makes the perfect collab?
Collaborations, it's happening everywhere, and to some regard, it's very healthy. It's exciting. I think to some regard, to a certain perspective, though, it starts with a why. If you don't have a clear why and a clear partnership, today's consumer will pick up on that. Today's consumer is savvy, as they should be, rightfully so. So establishing a clear why and a clear partnership. And when I say partnership, what's the end intent for both parties? Both parties need to have a reasoning why. There's got to be that main reasoning, but what does it bring to both parties? And it's not just take your logo, my logo, make it happen. It is, what does this mean for both of us?
Do you have a favorite collab that you've worked on?
Favorite one? God, whether it's Palace or Bogey Boys or what we did just this past year with Rolling Links.
Yeah.
Those have been fun. Rolling Links was fun because we got to work with our internal team members in skate, and those guys are friends. Those individuals are friends, and so that, from just a teamwork perspective, was a lot of fun for us because their passion for the game of golf, but also my personal interest in skate. I've been influenced by skate fashion for quite some time. Having those two come to life, that was fun.
Nice. How we doing, guys? So yeah, you would have just seen maybe a little bit from my chat with Mason, chat with Shaun. It's always like a bit of pressure to try and make sure that you come up with like good questions. A lot of media, a lot of that sort of stuff going on, so they're going to get asked a lot of questions, and to make sure you've got some good ones, some unique ones, is stressful. So yeah, but just did that. Helped the Golf Monthly boys. Shout out to the guys who are sitting across the table from me here. Helped them just provide some second camera stuff for a little interview they did with Nick Doherty, which was very cool. He just chats so well. How good is he at talking?
He's a consummate professional.
He's unbelievable, isn't he?
He's the most professional bloke I think I've ever met.
Yeah.
In a lovely, nice way.
Yeah, he's a top bloke. So yeah, that was fun. Now just had a bite to eat, and then we're about to do the Makers Lab, which the Makers Lab looks like downstairs. There's a load of folded Bayern jerseys with printer machines. Don't think we're going to go full like Jones 11 on the back, but we'll. You never know. I could get pressured into it, but we might. Yeah. We're not going to do that. But there are some other cool like prints, which are like sort of unique to Adidas Golf that we can put onto a Bayern jersey. I'm saying all of this now. We might not be doing that. That might be for someone else, and that'll be a bit awkward for everyone. So that's what we're going to do next. So hopefully I'll bring you guys along, and you can check out what we come up with. How you feeling?
A little overwhelmed on this part.
Okay.
There's a lot of options.
There is lots and lots of options.
And not being native to the world of football.
Okay. I like what you did there, though. I like what you did there. Over here, we appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm just not sure what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. So we'll find out.
I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. So guys, we've landed on 25. We've got Adidas logo. We've got just a couple of flags, and now we've got a sizable weight. PGA Tour antics. Here's the hold up. There we go. 25. Easily. Bosh, my man. Thank you very much. Sure. Love that. Cheers, bud. Thank you. Appreciate it. Right, guys. Jersey is done. Complete. We got 25 for the year on the back, and then we got Germany and the Adidas logo there, and then we've got the UK logo and the other Adidas logo on the other sleeve. What a cool just thing to be able to do. This is just one of those like unexpected random things that just like makes a whole trip. So this is so cool. Huge thank you again to Adidas for having me out. This is what an experience. Takes on the day. Favorite part of the day. What will we?
That's a good question.
I enjoyed interviewing Nick Doherty.
I was going to say
that was good. With Adidas trips
No, that's true.
He is sponsored by Adidas anyway.
Yeah,
that was my favourite part.
Yeah, very cool. Customizing the Bayern shirts was very cool.
That was sick, wasn't it? That was really cool. To go back to our room and to have like that like hanging in the room.
I hope it's laid out on my bed for me now.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
So I left it hanging up and they're going to deliver it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Did you put it in your bag?
Well, I didn't get anything printed.
What? Boom. Oh, you just took the shirt?
No, I enjoyed watching other people do it, but I just kept the shirt.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. And
what
then
was yours, Sam?
My favourite part of the day. It was cool to interview the guys, like speak to Shaun and speak to, and then obviously see the collection that can't be mentioned.
Yeah. Oh no, we can't, mate. When's this coming out?
This is going to be coming out before the embargo, so we can't talk about that. But
that might have actually been my favourite bit.
To see that stuff was really cool. So
I'm excited to get that on.
It's a lot of good stuff, isn't it? It's a lot of good stuff. So yeah, guys, we're going to go back to the room. We've got an hour and 15 or so to get ourselves ready, and then we're heading into Nuremberg for a little golf sim and dinner action this evening. So see you there.
If the brother's on the L, then I think you know the word. All the rest be in the luggage and it's going to
Charlie back in the room. Yeah, what a night. Great evening. A little bit of sim golf, a couple of drinks, a bit of a game of snooker actually, which was good fun. But yeah, that is the end of the trip. That is last night of the trip. I head out first thing tomorrow morning. I'm actually up in under 4 hours to get the first flight out of Munich. So yeah, I'm gonna sign the vlog off here. A huge thank you to all of you guys for watching, making trips like this possible. I really do appreciate it. Obviously, if you haven't done so already, do hit that subscribe button down there and drop a comment. What was your favourite part of this video? I'd love to hear from you. And a huge thank you obviously goes out to Adidas for having me. It's been trip of a lifetime stuff really to get to come here and to experience what I've experienced. It's not every day you get a chance to do something like this. Not everyone gets a chance to do this. So very, very appreciative of Adidas for having me out. So yeah, big love to the guys at Adidas UK. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all on a video very, very soon.